think I came to Atlanta and not gon' rap, nigga. I'm in the kitchen with Yayo, he make it slap, nigga. You niggas ain't got no motion and that's a fact, nigga. I drop a few more, I'm blowing, I'm like I rap, nigga. Ripped up the sack, retired quarterback, nigga. She off the track, can't work her if she flat, nigga. I need her with an apple bottom like a Mac, nigga. 020 moving, I ain't talking about a pack, nigga.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Gringo gang. It's your boy Emerald Amigo back at you with another video, man. And we are getting this week started talking on the monies. You dig what I'm saying? And we getting started with a reaction to $1 million worth of game. And the topic of discussion is going to be the dark side of having money, Gringo gang. The dark side, the things that, you know, may not be so good about having money. So, you know, this is a music channel. I try to give as much game as possible to all of the individuals that are on their way up. So yeah, hopefully there is a decent, you know, amount of lessons in this clip about some of the experiences that you got to look out for when you come up. And it's some tips from some guys that came up. You dig what I'm saying? So Gringo gang, make sure y'all like and subscribe right now. Let's get into it, man. Yes, sir.
No. And you know you do pretty good for yourself, and they feel as though they could count on you financially. If you ain't got no nose in you, you find motherfuckers doing shit that they normally wouldn't do. Like going to a hookah lounge or going to a club or going to a venue or spending some money on some shit that they know they wasn't supposed to, because in the back of their mind they like, it's cool, I could spend this money right here because I know if worst come to worst, I could go to X, Y, and Z, and they got me. So somewhere along the line, man, you know, no's got to start coming in. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to say no, you'll be a motherfucker that go from having something to having nothing really, really fucking fast.
Oh, okay. So the man was talking like I got caught in the trance, man. They said, man, yeah, you got to learn how to say no, and that's tough. Because I don't know if I can conceive like having at this moment. I don't know if I can conceive having $1 million just liquid, just $1 million that I can just spend on whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? Taxes already taken off the top. Just $1 million mine to do whatever with. I don't think I can fathom how much I can really do with that right now. And I know I can't go and, you know, buy a state, or I can buy an estate, but I can't buy a state, or I can't build a spaceship for $1 million, or, you know, I know the limits of $1 million, but if it comes to just having pocket change and just helping out my people, I don't know how long or how many people I can help out with $1 million realistically. So being the type of person that I am, if I was to have, you know, $1 million to do whatever with, if I help out a couple of people with decent amounts of, you know, money, and then I look down and it hasn't really put a dent in the money at all, then yeah, I may start getting in the habit of helping people whenever they call, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Um, that is until I see that the money's got to a certain point. Like, I could definitely understand why a person would not say no. It would be all about, their concept of how much money that they actually have. Like, how much money they think 500,000 is, or how much money they think a million is, or how much money they think 10 million is. Because if you think it's just a grand unlimited supply of money that's never going to run out, on being most people's instinct to help out people they care about and not want to say no to them, if they got love for those people. So that's interesting.
I didn't have the problem because I was just looking out for people. So I'm thinking like naturally that's what you're supposed to do, which I am doing. I'm like, all right, here.
See what I'm saying? Like, he just got out of jail and he talking about when he got his bag up, he was just looking out for people. Like, that's naturally what I thought you were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody who is where you used to be, you see them struggling, I thought you're supposed to naturally lend a helping hand. Real niggas think like that naturally, but I understand that real niggas is rare. It's not that many of us, but even if it's not just for just your next human being, even if you a person who don't care about a lot of people, you at least have a couple of people that you care about. And you know what I'm saying? It'll be your natural instinct to help those people. So, yeah.
I'm dumb. And it's like, no, I can't do it this time. It's a long text. It's the damn, a week later, you different, you this. And sometimes it's playing in your mind because I don't know, because it's my first time living in life. Now you the worst person, you this,
you the bad guy.
You this, you ain't got time for nobody. You in Hollywood. And I remember one time I did.
So they said, and that's been a common theme I've heard from all of the people, who've reached an admirable amount of success. I've heard that constantly, that you don't give your people too much. You know what I mean? You feed them with a long spoon, because if you keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them and giving them everything they want, the moment you tell them no, they're going to turn against you. They're going to feel entitled to have the help that you was giving them. And that concept is just insane to me, that a person can become entitled to assistance. Like, I appreciate you helping me, and hey, I need your help again. And just know that you supposed to help me. When did it become a person is supposed to help somebody else? Like, that's never been a thing. Like, so yeah, becoming entitled and acting like you're supposed to have assistance, or acting like you're supposed to have, handouts from whoever. That's insanity to me. I've never understood that concept. Like, if the apocalypse happened and you ain't have no skills or products to trade, you think people gonna keep you alive because they supposed to help you? No, you gonna be lunch at 3:00 for the people who ran out of food. Like, come on.
Say something to somebody.
Cause I'm stacking like I'm in the game. Put them boys to shame. I'm just chasing after M's and I ain't talking about my name. Okay, I'm swearing over money. nigga. It costs dough to shop. Ayy, I'm gon' blow a lot. Hey, I'm too grown to stop. Ayy, money grow like crops. Hey, I'm an alien. You want this work? Well, pay me then. I'm on Jupiter. You just a Homo sapien. Celebrate the win. Sorry, I'm not like your bitch, cause I ain't faking it. You doing basic shit. I need the cake to spin. Feel like a Mexican, the way I'm trying to rake it in. Let's run this play again.
Somebody, they was like, damn, man, you done went Hollywood. I'm like, yeah, I always be out there. I didn't even know they shoot it. I knew it was just saying, but I ain't catch it at the time. Man, you went Hollywood, man. But I ain't even paying attention. I'm just in the joint. I'm like, yeah, I always be out there, man. That's my like a video, man. Like, damn, you went how like you made it. I'm thinking like they said, I had a Porsche, man, $300,000.
Yeah, he was basically saying with the Hollywood stuff, he was saying, man, he didn't expect that person to look at him differently. So when that person said, you done went Hollywood, he didn't think they were saying you didn't change on us. He thought they were saying you got to go explore Hollywood. That's cool. That's what he thought they were saying, because he didn't expect that particular person to think nothing different of him. So people gonna, look at you different, think different things about you, make assumptions about you when you run that bag up, man. That's another one of them things you got to look out for, man. Let's finish it up.
A Porsche parked outside, like through the winter and everything, just not even driving that shit.
Then ain't driving, man.
And it was like, because you get to a point where you just be like, damn, you'll be battling with, I ain't trying to act like I'm better than nobody. Or
Right.
I don't want nobody feeling bad about themselves or their circumstances.
No, because the bottom line,
Boy, that was crazy. That kind of made me want to react to this clip, because it was also saying like survivors remorse gets kind of crazy and things like that. But even just being a normal citizen walking, through your local town or city or whatever, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, be walking by a hungry person sitting in the corner. No matter what you think about people or those type of people, you don't want to see a hungry person, wet, hungry, skinny, you know what I'm saying, puppy eyes, sad. You don't want to see them in the corner hungry outside. Then you just pull out, a turkey leg and a bucket of mac and cheese and a biscuit, and you just start smashing and staring at them. Like, it's not a lot of people, I don't think, they want to go that far, do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, like, you kind of don't want to even be around people with less stuff, because if everybody's not enjoying it, then it's hard for you to enjoy yours, because you feeling bad for what they don't have. So that's kind of why you have to eventually segregate into different classes, as just for humans to be able to live in harmony. Because if the rich stay around the poor, and the rich try to just be the rich and the poor try to just be the poor, eventually the poor gonna be like, you can't just sit around me with all of that and not share nothing with me. You need to share, or something gonna happen. And then the rich would be like, why you can't just live in your shed over there? Let me live in my mansion with the stuff that I worked hard for. And why you can't just leave me alone and just be across the street? Let me be across the street. They can't coexist. You know what I'm saying? In that manner. So yeah, man, it makes sense why things are the way that they are. But you got to go out there and get yours for everybody, no matter how much or how little that is. You got to go get yours. You cannot be ungrateful for the people that step in along the way and help you get to where you're trying to go, man.
Is right. And I'm gonna say this with all due respect, right? At 49 years old and at 46 years old, our job is not to be out here battling with niggas. Like, we is not in competition with none of y'all niggas, man. Nobody. No podcast, no.
It's definitely not a competition. It's enough out here for everybody to eat, man.
You want people to be there, but they don't want to put the work to be there. So you can't take everybody with you sometimes.
Right.
And you want.
Ooh, that's that bar right there. That's the line right there, bro. You know how heartbroken I got in my past, like trying to Power Ranger unite with this, that person. And man, all we end up doing at the end of the day is, man, just burning time. Like, oh, ideas, you know what I'm saying, clashing when it's actually time to make something happen for real. And people got different taste buds, and everybody going for the same position, and everybody competing with each other instead of competing against the objective. Like, that statement right there is so loaded with facts,
Take
bro.
people. You want to do things for people, and you want to be able to have people that, you know, show them things, but
you also want people to be, you know, very appreciative for the things you do for them. You feel what I'm saying? That's the worst, when you do something, you know, no matter how small, how large, somebody do something for me, I appreciate that shit. And they know that I appreciate that shit. You know what I mean? You'll have a motherfucker call you with their life on the line, and you'll help them get their life off the line, and then they don't even really appreciate that shit. Mm-hmm. So that's another form of, like, what the fuck's going on? Like,
Nah, that's right there. Like that, that'll have, you know what I'm saying, my blood boiler right there, bro. Cause like, you know, you inconvenience other people, or you interrupt people's routines. You take away from resources that somebody had for something else that they wanted to do, for them to help you out. You don't know what you may have deprived this person of or interrupted this person from doing. You get their assistance, and you act like they didn't do nothing for you. You act like it don't matter in the long run. You try to skip over it, try to say all that little stuff that you still think about that. Nah, bro. Nah, that'll make somebody want to tweak out. But yeah, man, I felt them. They gave out definitely $1 million worth of game in just a few minutes, man. Those are some of the warnings that they have for people who will be reaching success. So I just wanted to put that out there, y'all, and you know, make sure y'all got your eyes open, that y'all you know, stay on your toes for what's going on out here in these streets. But Gringo Gang, I appreciate y'all checking out another video, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hype the video up for your boy Ski. And I'ma catch you in the next one. Yeah, dig. Yes, sir. Ski.
In they blood, with G in they blood, no longer putting weed in my lungs. The season begun, I'm falling through, just me and the gun. I squeeze and you're done, so keep the beef and things will be fun. Colossal the moves, I know what they can't teach in the schools. Not watching cartoons, don't care about even the news. I'm living my life, I make it work the way that I choose. It's all W's, cause nigga I ain't playing to lose. Cause niggas. I'm the big dipper, bad bitch guitar. Got Corona in my dick, I don't sell liquor. I'm a slick nigga, I'm a rich bitter. You don't show up with my chips, I'ma get with ya. I'm a lit nigga, talking shit with ya. Counting money in the flick, it's the big picture. I'm the quick killer, there ain't no trick thriller. I make a movie with your bitch until I hit thriller. Come on, I'm the big dipper, bad bitch guitar. Got Corona in my dick, I don't sell liquor. I'm a slick nigga, I'm a rich bitter. You don't show up with my chips, I'ma get with ya. I'm a lit nigga, talking shit with ya. Counting money in the flick, it's the big picture. I'm the quick killer, there ain't no trick thriller. I make a movie with your bitch until I hit the